Aloha. So here we are today with my second video. I'm gonna try and make the videos as soon as possible. My goal is to eventually hit the point where I'm posting a video a day. Currently, I'm finding that difficult with work and like other responsibilities I have in life. It's kind of a little bit difficult. But yeah, that's the goal. That's where I'm aiming at, and hopefully one day I will achieve it. But for today, for my second video, we're gonna talk about Superman, the new Superman movie from James Gunn. Basically, the whole reason, I'm not a big Superman fan, okay? The whole reason I actually watched the film is because of all the controversy that's going on online about how it's, anti-Israel or like too woke or what have you. So basically, the new Superman movie, okay? It's being accused of pushing propaganda and, like I just said, anti-Israel or too woke. But let's actually look into it. I watched the movie last night, okay? And is it actually controversial, or are just people seeing what they want to see? It's a bit weird. Like, I watched the film and Superman intervenes in a fictional war between a militarized Boravia and a desert nation of Jarhanpur, or however you pronounce it. So Boravia launches a full-scale invasion backed by drones, tanks, and private military contractors, all the high-tech gear, and Jarhanpur is portrayed as a deeply spiritual land with ancient traditions and minimum resources, and you see the dudes holding sticks and stones. But in the movie there's no real names of real world countries, so there's no even Hebrew, there's no Arabic, there's no flags anybody can recognize, But again, everybody online was saying this is clearly about Israel and Palestine. But really, is it, or is it just like an anti-imperialist film? And because Israel-Palestine is currently going on, some people view that as a colonization project or what have you. I don't know. See, this is why I need to do more of these videos so I can learn how to talk. Oh my god. But yeah, so all conservatives online, like Jesse Waters said, Superman's no longer fighting for the American way. Ben Shapiro called it a woke disaster. Kellyanne Conway said they turned Superman into an illegal immigrant again, which is kind of crazy, because if you think about it, Superman's always been an immigrant. Dude's an alien. He's not like a born and bred American. He's not an American, gun-toting American. He's not. He's always been an alien that just happened to land in America and get raised by American parents. He's an immigrant. He's literally the definition of an immigrant. He's someone who's not born stateside. But yeah, that's what conservatives are saying, and I really disagree. This is it's not going against America, it's not anti-American, it's not anti-Israel, it's not even anti-white as some people are saying, okay? Susan Sarandon had a message that she posted online, and that's basically my point of view on this whole Superman controversy, yeah? She said, Superman stops a non-specific colonization of indigenous people by a ruthless military. That's it. That's the whole movie, okay? It's a colonization movie, and it's an anti-imperialist movie. It just happens that currently, right now in the time we live in, America's going full-on imperialist, so is Israel. And if you are pro-colonization and all that stuff, the whole white genocide and all that other BS that's going on in Europe and America, yeah, you'd see that and you'd be like, yeah, there's a woke movie, this is against us. But it's not really against them, it's against imperialists, okay? It can be an allegory for Palestine due to what's happening today, but the movie is not about Palestine and Israel. It's an anti-imperialist plot, okay? I know some Jewish viewers, I even have some Jewish friends myself, who said he looks more like Putin than Netanyahu. And yeah, with the whole Eastern European thing, you can kind of push or argue that it's actually about Ukraine and Russia and all that. But in my opinion, the dude in the movie, the villain, the president of Bavaria, or whatever, the leader of Bavaria, the dictator, whatever he is, okay, did not look like Putin or Netanyahu. He just looked like an old politician. A lot of them look like that. It's a very average look for a politician. But even James Gunn was asked, and he said this is a universal story about power abuse and the morality of intervention. It has nothing to do with Israel or Russia or any of that stuff. It's just an anti-imperialist movie, and those countries are currently acting in an imperialist way. Hence, why they feel like they need to defend themselves from this movie, because they feel that they're being portrayed in this movie when they're actually not. This movie is anti-imperialist. So if you are an imperialist and you're a colonialist and you're trying to colonize other people, then yeah, I kind of get it. You're upset because this movie portrays you in a bad way. But then again, how would you want this movie to portray people that, let's be honest, are villains? Like, people who are into colonialism and stuff like that are villains. They're not, like, imperialists are not good people. Okay? So yeah, James Gunn admitted the film is political, but it's not allegorical. There's a big difference. He didn't write a parable, he wrote a mirror. That's his words. Okay, so the narrative fits any colonizing force in history. Whether that's the British Empire, the USA in Vietnam, Russia and Ukraine, or yes, even Israel in Gaza. But that doesn't make the film about any one of those specifically. That's all projection, in my opinion, from those sides. So here's where I land. As I said earlier, I side with Sarandon. Yeah, this is a story about standing up to colonization, not condemning one nation or glorifying another. Superman is protecting people who are being invaded, not because of who they are, but because it's the right thing to do. If you see yourself in the villain, maybe you should ask yourself why. And as she said, unless you identify with the colonizer, you shouldn't be upset. And if you think about the movie, like, there's a scene in the movie where Superman is going to go rescue the dog. And he even mentioned, like Lois Lane tells him, you're going to do all that for a dog. And he says, yes, it's a bad dog, but the dog is going to be alone and scared. And I feel sorry for it, so I have to do something. That's who Superman is. He doesn't care if the person he's saving is good or bad. Like in the example of the dog, he even says the dog is not a good dog. The dog is a bad dog. But still, it deserves to be saved. Nobody deserves to die or to be left alone and to feel scared and alone. So yeah, he says that's literally who Superman is. If you grew up with Superman, you know this. This is not something new. There's not like woke America and woke Hollywood came up with this. Oh man, I really can't believe how people going nuts shit crazy about it. Like, Ben Shapiro has lost his mind. Like, you're seeing just Google them. Just Google Superman and type in any conservative talk show host. I don't know what you call these people, like Ben Shapiro, like political analysts or what have you. Just type their names in and type in Superman and see how they're all losing their shit. And it's not. Go watch the movie. It's just an anti-imperialist movie. The whole scenes with Boravia and the other place, Jarhanpur or whatever it's called, are minimum. They're not, like, it's not, you get to see them like very few times. The main thing about the movie is intent and how Superman uses, like, what are his intentions in helping people. Watch the movie. It's a very philosophical movie about wanting to act. I don't know, I might be crazy. I might be just, seeing the wrong things, but the way I saw it, it had nothing to do with Israel. It was an anti-imperialist movie, and Israel is currently acting in an imperialist, let's put it straight, a kind of evil way. Yeah. So, yeah, this is my second video. I was going to try post this yesterday, but I failed, and I'm really sorry. I'm going to try my best. I really want this to succeed. Like, look, if I get views, yeah, I'm not doing this for the views, but if I get views, I'm honestly really happy. They'll make me happy. Now, likes and dislikes, I view them differently. Like, I accept dislikes as criticism to help me improve and be better. I don't see them as hate. So I don't mind dislikes, and I don't mind the likes either, and I don't mind someone like not liking or disliking. The only thing I care about really is if somebody actually watches the video, if they actually watch the whole video, and a bit of criticism in the comments about how I talk or my vocabulary structure or my sentence structures or my grammar, anything along those lines of criticism, or even the way the clip is set up, the imagery, what have you. Like, all criticism is very acceptable. It will help me improve. So please feel free to criticize. Like, even if you just want to hate, but if you want to criticize, that's even better, because it will help me improve. So let me know, what did you see in the movie? Like, was it political? Was it neutral? Was it too woke? Was it not woke enough? Like, drop your thoughts in the comments. But please, I beg you, keep it civil. Like, don't get into, like, I know we mentioned Israel and Palestine and Russia and Ukraine and people like to argue about those, and yeah, people are dying, and there's atrocities that happened, and please just don't create a war zone in the comments. I don't know why I'm even saying this. This is my second video, and I have 0 subscribers and 0 viewers. So I don't know who exactly is gonna create a war zone in the comments. But yeah, if you're my first or only viewer and you got to this point, I don't know, argue with yourself in the comments. I don't know what to say. And basically, if you're tired of reactionary outrage dictating how we see art, hit that like button and subscribe for some more unfiltered tasks with some like weird vocab. Anyways, honestly, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll try to do better. Peace out.